5 mind-blowing theories that will change your perception of the world. The reality is not as obvious and simple as we like to think. Some of the things that we accept as true and take at face value are notoriously wrong. The 5 examples below will show you what I mean. 1. Big Freeze. Big Freeze is the theory of the final state that our universe is heading toward. The universe has a limited supply of energy. According to this theory, when that energy finally runs out, the universe will devolve into a frozen state. The thermal energy produced by the motion of the particles will gradually wear out, which means that eventually, this particle motion will slow down and, presumably, one day, everything will stop. 2. Solipsism. Solipsism is a philosophical theory which asserts that nothing exists but the individual's consciousness. At first, it seems silly, but if you think about it, it really is impossible to verify anything but your own consciousness. To check this out, take a moment to recall all the dreams that you have experienced in your life. Is it not possible that everything around you is nothing but an incredibly intricate dream? But, you may say, there are people and things around us that we cannot doubt because we can hear, see, smell, taste, and feel them. 3. Idealism. George Berkeley, the father of idealism, argued that everything exists as an idea in someone's mind. Berkeley discovered that some of his peers considered his theory to be stupid. The story goes that one of his opponents kicked a stone with his eyes closed and said, "I disprove it thus." The idea was that if the stone really only existed in his imagination, he could not have kicked it with his eyes closed. 4. Plato and the Logos. Everybody has heard of Plato. He is one of the world's most famous philosophers. Like all philosophers, he had a few things to say about the nature of reality. He argued that beyond our perceived reality, there lies a world of perfect forms. Everything that we see is just a shade, an imitation of how things truly are. To learn more about these ideas, read about Plato's allegory of the cave, which is a sort of the Matrix in its ancient version. Plato argued that by studying philosophy, we have a chance of catching a glimpse of how things truly are and discovering the perfect forms of everything we perceive. 5. Presentism. Time is something that we perceive as a reality. Of course, we usually divide it into the past, present, and future. Presentism argues that the past and the future are imagined concepts, while only the present is real. In other words, today's breakfast and every word of this article will cease to exist after you finish reading it until you open it to read it again. The future is just as imaginary because the time cannot exist before and after it happened, as claimed by St. Augustine. Which of these mind-blowing theories about the nature of reality appeal to you most of all? Share your thoughts in the comments below.